Well, what are the headlines telling us? The Finder newspaper says inflation drops to 3.8% in January. It comes with a photo of the government statistician. ESG data must drive business decisions. ESG expert says so. Access Bank MD urges stronger African payment system. Stonebwoy backs proposed renaming of Kotoka Airport. The Daily Guide this morning says Henry Osei Akoto tips Kojo Bonsu for NDC flag bearer. Is Kojo Bonsu still interested? I don't know. Now he's an ambassador, is he not? APD 2026 develops strong finance institutions for regional projects, according to the Vice President. That's the Africa Prosperity Dialogue, organized by Gabi Otredako. Interesting, yeah. It's not. He said he's not a politician, he's not a businessman, but he's a change mover or something like that. Yeah. Nana backs Bawumia after victory. The two gentlemen are smiling. Former President Akufo-Addo and Nana, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I'm sure when they got there, Nana would have said, Mr. Vice President. And then Dr. Bawumia was like, nah, my boss.
Well, I think I saw excerpts of the video. It was full
Mr. Vice President.
Hearty laughs, and it was good to see.
Nana is Mr. Flag Bearer.
Yeah,
and then Bobby
he's most likely to do one of those.
Oh, Mr. President, we'll get the economy going. Galamsey Rehabilitation Project. Government reclaims 800 acres at Nyankumasi. On the back page, we have nothing. Just some people telling us what business they do. The Ghanaian Times this morning says government committed to moving away from import-dependent economic model, according to the Vice President, Professor Nana Jane Opokwajman. GCCI appeals to President over delayed contractor payments. Inflation drops to 3.8% in January, lowest in nearly 30 years, but still, Galamsey Rehabilitation Initiative gears up. I see William Evans Inkum there with the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Emmanuel Kofi-Boa, PhD, and Dr. Amwako Hene, Ashanti Regional Minister, with a plethora of individuals there. 800-acre land reclaimed at Nyankumasi area set to stimulate growth, according to the Lands Minister. On the back page, Accra-Kumasi Expressway is Ghana's contribution to ECOWAS initiatives. Rose Minister defends the initiative. 24-hour economy markets spark sitting controversy in WA. And on the front page of the Daily Graphic, that's Ghana's oldest newspaper. Finance Minister inspects first gold at Gold Coast Refinery. 800-acre Galamsey site reclaimed in Ashanti Region. World Government Summit in Dubai. Mahama calls for inclusive global alliances. Africa key to new world order. And Brian Champon says, thank you, patriots. The NPP spirit is alive. Together, let's unite behind our leader to rebuild our party and prepare for victory in 2020. Junior Graphic, Parliament partner to promote civic education. Is Brian seeking to become Vice President of the Republic?
Well, the data suggested, I think on Tuesday, or was it Monday, we were having a conversation around what the data points were from that presidential primary, and he seemed to have performed quite well in areas where the NDC did well in, as against Dr. Bawumia, even though he won eventually. But the data shows a certain tide growing in his favor,
right?
And so it has brought about conversations. Very early on, people have suggested, could this be the partnership that does the magic for them come election 2028? Well, the Vice President has that decision to make, but from what we understand, it's very early days yet, because the reorganization has to happen all round when there are fresh national executives before he will take a name then, so it will take quite a while.
Well, the back page will continue. 130 million daily deficit impacting reliable water supply. Ghana Water Company Limited MD Adam Mutawakilu, former MP for Damongo, now MD of Ghana Water Company Limited, the great one we call him. New franchises system is safe, secure. ECG assures. That's William Boatins, Director of Communications of the ECG. What do you have, Eric?
I have quite a number of papers. Punch Africa, Kotoka International Airport to revert to its original name. Ayariga, Apenyomarkin rallies a Futu in support of Bawumia's presidential bid. Agric Minister inspect livestock market at Ashaiman, Tulaku. Musa Dankwa wants Apenyomarkin maintained, while Catholic Diocese honors Speaker of Parliament, and Irab Narbin wants government intervention on cancer treatment. Supreme newspaper, Bawumia set to repeat Napo in 2028. Lobbyists asked to back off. NPP Council of Elders commends peaceful presidential primaries, calls for party unity. Now, there's a question here. What if the NDC presents an Ashanti flag bearer to face the NPP? Comes with a picture of Kojo Bonsu. Winning back Ghanaians' trust is the bigger battle upon Nkrumah after Bawumia victory.
Right.
Amin Adam makes the case for Bawumia as the NPP's 2028 standard bearer. Amega Herbal Bitters trademark. Okay. Accra High Court defers ruling on transfer motion. The Daily Banner. MIF's audit MIF audits crisis, right? Signed report sparks Jubilee House intervention. External auditor terminated. 800 acres of Galamsey degraded land reclaimed at Nyankomasi as Mohammed's Galamsey fights gets results. Kotoka International Airport rename an indictment on NDC Apenyomark in Akufo-Addo backs Dr. Bawumia to lead NPP back to power. Those are the stories.
Interesting stories we have there.
I cannot tell, but I've known the song. Although it's in me, although
so there's a throwback Thursdays and not,
Yes, it is.
Okay, Charlie, this is where the jams of the back in the day. Charlie, but this inflation conversation, I don't know what exactly Atufosin is doing, but it's beginning to look very, very good and very appetizing. 3.8.
Yeah.
From 23.8 down to 5.4. And now 3.8.
So it's 13 consecutive months since we've seen the downward trajectory. It's not the lowest in our history. I think the lowest somewhere 1.9%.
Yeah, but this is about nearly 30 years.
Yes, and so there's a lot of talk about the rebasing and all of that comes to play. But this is the lowest we've had in quite a while. It's good. For ordinary pockets, hopefully things will stay the way they are. But we were talking about why persons complain that they are not feeling it amongst many other things. The other leg of inflation is producer price inflation.
That's right.
It is where we have to look at, and yes, the prices are not increasing as they are supposed, or as we've seen them. When I say supposed to, that means they're supposed to be increasing at astronomical rate, as we have seen before. But it will be good to see how much it costs the people who produce the goods as well, whether or not they are also seeing the cost of production
something look up for them,
come down. Then it will also mean that in the medium term, we will not see the increases like we saw.
Let's be fair to the fact and say that this is the national average.
Absolutely.
So your personal inflation could be way, and that perhaps is why people would say mihunshi, because if your inflation is, the figures are bigger than what the national average is, then obviously you will not see.
If yours is, because when you take the data, so 307 items or so, which is put in the inflation basket, some have seen above national average, very high. And there are quite a number of items within that bracket. If you unfortunately are spending a lot on items above the national average. It is not 3.8%.
Okay, so the January figure represents this from the Finder newspaper by Praise Bell Rosemont Labi. It's on page 8 of the paper. It says the January figure represents a significant slowdown from the 5.4% recorded in December 2025, reinforcing signs that inflationary pressures in the economy have eased substantially following a prolonged period of macroeconomic adjustment. Data from the CPI release show that the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, which what you were talking about, rose to 262.3% in January 2026 from 252.6% in January 2025, translating into a year-on inflation rate of 3.8%. This reflects a 19.7 percentage point drop from 23.5% inflation recorded in January 2025, underscoring the scale of the disinflation achieved over the year. On a month-on-month basis, inflation stood at 0.2%, indicating that prices rose only marginally between December 2025 and January 2026. Analysts say the subdued monthly increase suggests that price stability is becoming more entrenched rather than being driven by one-off base effect. Food and non-food inflation continue to ease. The data show a broad-based decline across major inflation components. Food inflation slowed down to 3.9% year-on-year in January 2026, down to 4.9% in December 2025, reflecting improved food supply conditions and easing transport and distribution costs. Non-food inflation also declined sharply, falling to 3.9% from 5.8% over the same period. Despite the year-on-year easing, non-food inflation that rose by 0.4% on a month-on-month basis, suggesting that some pressures remain, particularly in utilities, house-related services, and transport. So there you have it. Inflation and non-inflation situation right there. It can only get better, and we can only pray for it to get better. Sixtus, one baby, and I still won't she.
Yella.
I mean, say everything lost.
Things are happening. Hello.
Oh my God. And you can also join us on the stream. We are live on 3FM 92.7 on Facebook. We are also on X. Hashtag is 3FM Sunrise. Very interesting conversations there. The Chief Justice of the Republic has been making some rounds.
Yeah.
There are suggestions that he is doing a thank you tour to go and thank people that have supported him to win. But yesterday he was very emphatic, repeating what he had said at the police headquarters. That, look, I'm going around because I have a vision. He wants to start an afternoon court so Sixtus can go to afternoon court and leave the morning for us. You understand? I don't see why that should be a problem for anybody. He wants to have special courts for what? Galamsey, cybercrime, and cross-border crimes and all of that. Why would anybody have a problem if the Chief Justice is thinking forward in that direction? And you know, it's important to engage. If the Bar Association does not buy into it, if the police does not buy into it, prison service does not buy into it, you can empanel a judge or judges and let them sit for an afternoon court and nobody will show up. People will give them excuses.
Absolutely.
But so long as people know that they are all on the same page, they will show up. The police will provide protection. The police would bring their prosecutors. The state attorneys will be present. The prison officers will be there to whisk you away to, safety or wherever it is. Black Maria will be there and all of that. I think that sometimes we need to pipe down on the politics of things. What do you think, Sixtus?
But I mean, we should know that the judiciary is merely aligning with
the reset.
The reset and the major policy direction of the day. And this is to say that if the government is trying to drive a 24-hour economy,
right,
and we are all complaining about traffic congestion, the lack of Trotskys Yesterday, I was reminded that we have graduated from Trotro to Trotsky.
Right.
It's the same
So
thing.
let us amend accordingly.
It's just nomenclature. It's the same thing.
Trotro
It's the same thing.
Trotro is still
No,
So
Trotsky.
actually, somebody also said there's a difference between Trotro and Trotsky.
What is the difference?
Trotsky is the one that when you sit in it and they see you, you see there's some, you won't be hiding your face.
You mean Trotro is the one that when you sit in, you can see the ground, you can see the floor, the street. And then when it rains, the roof of the Trotro actually leaks. And you have to start patching. You understand? That's Trotro. But Trotsky is relatively new. So you don't see the ground.
Or
you don't-
well taken care
well
of.
taken care of. Yeah. They have some blue lights and disco lights in it.
That one there you have
You have
they
arrived.
have killed you.
This-
You
And
have
then,
arrived.
and then the Trotro driver, the Trotsky driver has a small TV in there that is
front.
showing you movies and things. That's a Trotsky.
That's a Trotsky.
Trotro, no
And
time. We don't get
the
time.
mate's armpit is not smelling.
Pardon?
The mate's armpit.
Pardon?
It's nice.
I take exception to that. The mates are
Which
my
one?
friends.
That means that some of them don't bomb. You want us to open the lines right now?
No, please.
Oh, please. Mr. Isaac Mensah, Kanko South. Buddha, good morning to you. Why do you want to look for trouble for yourself this morning?
Anyway, back to the issue. So, the Chief Justice IC is aligning with the direction of the day, which should help us.
Right.
And I agree with you that it shouldn't be something that would generate any controversy, any argument, and we are not ready for it, and
Right.
we can't come here at 6 p.m., we cannot do this, we cannot do that.
Right.
In any case, the judiciary has, in fact, started this some time back. I recall interning under a justice, in fact, two justices of the High Court. And one of them was piloting this Zoom thing, the hearing via Zoom.
Right.
Yes, they'll call the case. All the protocols were observed. The procedures
I
respected.
think Richard Jakpa had a case like that was used in the Richard
Yes.
Jakpa case. Yeah.
In one of the Richard Jakpa case,
Yeah.
even Kwabena Dubois' case,
Yeah.
it's been heard via Zoom
at some
at
point.
some point
Yeah.
as
Okay.
well.
So I mean, there's that demonstration that we have the capacity to do it. And again, I recall another judge I interned under, who also was running a sort of a shift. You know, my judge would run from morning to midday, and a second judge will come from midday
Right.
to evening.
Right.
So, only question we should be asking is whether, in terms of human resources, the judiciary has the capacity to do it.
But the
So
judges
if
who
we
are
are
not
splitting-
empaneled, though, some of them they are there. Then
Oh, High Court. I'm
no,
not
not
sure.
High Court. Supreme
Okay,
Court. You know, some of them were
the Court of
complaining.
Appeal and the
They were
Supreme
complaining that Charlie, they pass them ball.
Maybe they were complaining that Judge Mawena has 10 cases he's sitting on,
Yeah.
and Judge Johnny has only one case.
Yeah, Charlie. So
Maybe
Mawena should
because
pass. Whoever
it
is
is not
empaneling
up to
should.
Mawena
Yeah,
to
it's
pass.
actually-
No, but
The
whoever
Chief
is
Justice
empaneling should
is-
pass some of them balls.
So all of those are things that may have to be realigned, but also remember that those are administrative powers
of the
and
Chief
duties
Justice.
that are exercisable only by the Chief Justice.
Right.
So all in all, I would applaud the idea that we should have specialized courts for Galamsey.
Right.
This really will deal with all the small boys who have been arrested, and some are probably in Saom on remand, others are probably in various police cells
Right.
on remand. Let us have a court that would hear their cases all round the clock, so that we would at least free up the space, if for nothing at all. We will at least free up the spaces in our holding centers to say that This young man has nothing to do with this Galamsey issue. Masa, go home.
Go home.
Investigator, go and bring the man who you should be bringing here. I want that person here, rather. So that there's constant attention on, I think he mentioned two things, Galamsey and another.
Galamsey, cybercrime, cross-country.
And you would recall that recently,
cross-border
Sam George
crimes.
and his people also started arresting a lot of people on cybercrime offenses. That
and
look,
cyber bureau authority.
Yes. So I mean, all of these we keep asking, where are we keeping them? The other day we were having a conversation about the task force, the GPRTU task force arresting drivers and their mates, and where are we keeping all these people? Because once you arrest the person, the word is arrest.
That's right.
Once you arrest the
48
person,
hours.
It means that
You have to keep the person.
full process is kicked in, and you can't arrest a driver and go and keep him even for 12 hours. Come on, he has to earn his daily keep, and you're arresting him because he has charged 1 cedi extra.
But
So,
why
I mean, the
did he charge
process-
1 cedi extra?
Greed and selfishness.
Anyway,
So I applaud the idea.
Yeah.
Question is, do we have judges to be able to sit round the clock if we are doing from 8 to 12
Right.
and 1 to 6 or 1 to 8 p.m.? Do we have enough judges to do those or run those shifts? I mean, if I am
I want
a
to believe.
client,
I want to believe that the Chief Justice is satisfied with preparations because he said beginning Monday.
Yes,
That's next week, Monday.
which was one of the. In fact, that part of the statement really got me thinking. That was bold.
Yes.
means preparations have been
because
underway.
prior to the announcement at the headquarters of the Ghana Prison Service, he had met the other group, the GBA, and the other group, the
Law Society.
Law Society.
Society of Ghana.
They have also been accredited. Met both of them, both groupings. Met with the Ghana Police and met some other key stakeholders, and now is meeting the prison service who will be
And by the way, the official name is Ghana Law Society.
Ghana Law Society.
Ghana Law Society.
Ghana Law
Yes.
Society. Are you a member of the
They
Ghana Law
have
Society?
firmed up.
Where are you? Are you with the GBA or Ghana Law Society? I won't change my question. Don't stop eyeing me.
I'm waiting for you. You stopped me in my tracks to ask me a question.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm asking you this one now.
So, are you ready for the answer?
Yes.
Don't cut me.
Yeah, I won't cut you.
Okay.
If I see that you're deviating, I'll cut you.
It's a simple.
No, it's a very simple question. I have registered for the Ghana Bar Association. At the same time, I have registered for the Ghana Law Society.
Dual citizenship.
The reason is at the time the Ghana Bar Association opened its portal, the Ghana Law Society had not activated registration processes. In fact, had not been accredited.
To even start.
But the moment they got the accreditation, I quickly registered. And I have been asking, Ghana Bar Association, I am a very young lawyer looking at my future. You are asking me to pay huge sums of money as dues.
That's one of the many things which perhaps the Ghana Law Society will help reduce, will help
Exactly.
bring about a certain change in that, because I see a lot of young lawyers. And it's been a complaint that's been on for a very long time.
You are not earning anything from your firm. And yet,
I thought that
the Bar Association is asking you to pay monies you have no idea where you are getting
So
from.
you're saying they are impoverishing you as opposed to flourishing you?
I am saying that the Ghana Bar Association should do more.
They should look at the rates again.
Should do more.
the way
The
the
Ghana
thing
Bar
is going,
Association
if they don't
has a
take
lot more to do. I have been asking my seniors about lawyer welfare. For instance, if I pay my dues to the Ghana Bar Association and the question comes up, what am I getting from the Bar
We
Association?
condemn in no uncertain terms GJ English.
Because even for a diary, and if you know lawyers and diaries, they are like 5 and 6,
Yes.
as the Gen Zs will say.
Yeah.
A lawyer never works without his diary.
Right.
It is central to the lawyer's
practice,
work,
right.
his life. He needs it for his planning. Then you are selling a diary as much as 450 Ghana cedis.
Oh, diary.
Again, I come
Look,
back and
I'll
ask.
I'll come and dash you one.
Thank you.
My bank gave me one. I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God will bless you.
Amen.
God will keep you.
Amen. It will let you remember me.
It doesn't mean that when you come, my consultation will go down for you.
Stop shouting.
So the Ghana Bar Association has made it very difficult for especially young lawyers to not run away and join the new force, because you are asking yourself, beyond, after paying my dues, what next? Because even the bar conference, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, sometimes that's also very expensive.
Not sometimes, it's always expensive.
And if you don't pay, you do not have a say in the elections and what have you, and all of that. So
That I am not sure about. But I mean, point is, I know that this comment I have made will start raising. I'll receive calls.
It's good.
But you see, the point is, I need to make that point, that the Ghana Bar Association, for a long time now, has left its members asking, could we have had more or better?
Right. Anyway, Chairman Prosper Lechu, good morning to you. How's the motorway feeling these days? Is it better now? Have you used the motorway recently, Sextus?
No, I dodge. Anytime
Marina?
I have to use the motorway,
Have you
I
used
dodge.
I think I used it in January somewhat.
Yeah.
Work is progressing.
Right.
Work is progressing. When I was on my way to the Volta region,
Right.
and so we had to go through the motorway.
Right.
Work is progressing steadily. That I can see, but I haven't been there. I think it's close to a month since I've been on the motorway, because I was in. I was at about this time of month, like very early in January, when I took a trip to the Volta region, and then you go through the motorway.
That's right. You have to go through them.
So unless you decide to go through Medina, but I chose to. And work is progressing. Hopefully, it will continue across board. That's one thing that you cannot say that we're not seeing. We're seeing steady progress in terms of construction of road projects across the country, and interestingly as well, members of parliament are inspecting big push projects in their respective constituencies and seeking to ensure that they are policing the contractors,
Right.
and what have you. So it will be nice to see the member of parliament for the area where the motorway is going to as well also pick up some journalists to get an understanding as to what the level of progress of work is. But I can't say that work has been progressing since I last went through that.
One of the other CEOs who's doing very well is Edward Abambire Bawa at the Agoil. He's doing an amazing work as well. I mean, I think that everybody is trying so hard within their corner to do something great.
Well,
Ablajifa Gomashi at the Tourism Ministry, Kwejeto Ablakwa, Minta Kando, Eric Opoku. Is that the name? That's the name.
That's the Agric Minister.
Agric Minister Eric Opoku, John Dumelo. I see him around as well. You see Muntaka Mubarak. You see Haruna Idrisu. Everybody, Broja Jemfi. Everybody seems to be doing something well, and I like the fact that nobody has brought a scandal now, because the president was very emphatic. If you are the first to bring a scandal, the way I would deal with you.
He's even been given further such warnings to heads of state-owned agencies that the deadline is April.
Yeah.
Your audited accounts and financial reports and what have you need to be put out by April. Otherwise, he said he wasn't going to state what's going to happen to you. But the times when some of these agencies go an entire year and no such reports is over, and that you have to make the reports.
You have to be accountable.
So, yes, it will put a certain accountability, right? And oversight responsibility as well, which is being brought to bear by the executive, will ensure that we begin to. His promise is that he wants to elevate governance to a certain extent that the bar cannot be lowered again.
Right.
And it is the earnest and fervent prayer of every Ghanaian that can happen, because like I said, like I say more often than not, we need to move to a point where before somebody wins an election, it's because of superior policies and a proposal to manage
Not
better.
a party slogan or a party campaign song or...
He has destroyed it. Let me come and fix it. We don't need the two major parties taking us into hell.
But that's
Then
the Kwani they've been playing with us.
Exactly. we want to see the governance level and everything at a certain level where people are better, and then that becomes
that certain level can only be seen when the citizens can now attest to the fact that Chalina and yeah, but now it was bad, but now it's getting better.
Exactly.
You know, when the people, I don't think that and that's why I admire, for example, Kwame Akpocha, and I'll go on and on about it, because he's one of the few who is not interested in media hype. He's not one of the few who is
the work is on the ground.
Who has social media people following him around, the honorable. No. He is one of the few who says, look, let my work speak for me. And the work is speaking. It's beginning to speak. I mean, the people I remember Papa Bisu will make a call, talk about Shikpontele roads around Amasa, all those places. These days when they call, they are even though they talk about it, they are toned down because they are seeing work happening and it's getting closer to them. That's all the people are asking for. The public good, delivery of the public good. I open my tap, I should see water. I switch on my light, I should see the light. You know, I should see good road. I should see my street lights. I should see traffic lights. I should see road markings. I go to the bank, my interest rates are down, and then I can go and borrow. Inflation is down. I can get food to buy at an affordable price. My take-home salary can actually take me home and keep me at home, not leave me halfway.
Not finish in the middle of the road.
Yes, because in Yamachanantu, you understand?
Yeah.
And
while we comment the ministers, the energy minister, Dr. Jinapo, because
Dr. Jinapo, yes,
he also got his PhD
Dr. Jinapo,
well.
yes, and Dr. Enes Nogbe.
Yes, Dr. Enes Nogbe. He says yesterday he listened to.
I listened to my head.
Yes, so it will also be important that we keep the feet of some others as well on fire, and the Greater Accra Regional Minister and the promise for street lights. She's been on tour at a number of places, and I saw in some of the videos she was bringing pressure to bear on some of the MMDCs.
Right.
The promise on street lights is one that she gave herself some time.
She gave us a time. It's gone. It's way gone.
Yes.
She gave us 70 days or 90 days.
Lights on the capitals. We want to see them.
We want to see them
the
happening.
regional minister.
Yes,
we want to see the lights happening. We
have to say that here at Sunrise we have chased the regional minister. I am saying this.
Oh, slow down.
We have chased the regional minister. We are still waiting for that interview.
We will call her again. I'm sure that people will tell her that we are calling her. I was away, but now I'm back. We'll call her again.
She wasn't coming because you were away.
I didn't say that. Those are your words. Those are your words, clearly. Those are your words. But another gentleman who's doing very well is Godwin Eduji Tamaklo at the NPA. There's Combat doing very well at Oil Refinery, bringing it back.
I think there was a Christmas present he gave Ghanaians when it
started going up. Look, Tema Oil Refinery was a white elephant, a big white elephant. That clearly was not a winning symbol, and it was just they were paying people for doing next to nothing. Tema Oil Refinery is bouncing back.
It became a tank
farm. A tank farm. NPA doing amazing work. Go to Bost or Best. Apache Awono is doing amazing, and that for me is gratifying because I've always been an advocate for giving young people an opportunity to work.
Absolutely.
And if young people are put in positions of authority and you see them delivering, man, there are others who are also playing around, misbehaving in the name of hype. It comes to mind another who is doing very well at the Youth Authority, lawyer Osman Ayariga. Amazing guy, doing great work. Malik Basintali is doing good at YEA and all. You near them and you say, actually no, this is happening. This is good. 800-acre land reclaimed at Nyankumasi. Do you know where Nyankumasi is? You don't know where Nyankumasi is? It's closer to
the Ashanti region.
No, Nyankumasi is in Ashanti region or Central region. Agona Nyankumasi
Okay,
if there is Agona, then
Central or Western.
So 8, because I know Nyankumasi at as down the Asin Road, but let me find out where this is. This is a story by Kingsley E. Hope. Manso Edubia. That's clearly it's not in the Central region, it's in the Ashanti region.
Ashanti, yes.
And it says 800 acres of land once devastated by illegal mining at Nyankumasi in Manso Edubia in the Amansia South District of the Ashanti region have been reclaimed under President John Dramani Mahama's renewed fight against Galamsey. The scars of Galamsey, once stretched as far as the eye could see, open pits filled with murky water, cocoa farms swallowed by gravel, and streams turned brown with silt, and the water looked like the brown gold cocoa I just had this morning. Today, the same land tells a different story of rows of cassia and teak saplings swaying gently in the breeze, a green promise rising from 800 acres of reclaimed land. The reclaimed site now stands as a living symbol of recovery, chosen for their resilience and economic value. The trees are expected to restore vegetation while offering sustainable forestry opportunities for future generations. That alone is good indeed. And so now this is an example, a testament
Let me. The same story is carried on the front page of the Daily Banner newspaper.
Daily Banner.
Yes, independent, honest, credible.
Okay,
Nice one. It says 800 acres of Galamsey degraded land reclaimed at Nyankumasi as Mahama's Galamsey fight gets results. And the story is by Michael Ofosu Efriye, writing from Kumasi. He's actually deputy managing editor of the paper. So it says that in a decisive move to address the environmental scars of illegal mining, President John Dramani Mahama has overseen the reclamation of 800 acres of degraded land at Nyankumasi, located in the Manso Edubia district of the Ashanti region. Signals a robust escalation in the government's campaign against Galamsey and its commitment to ecological restoration. Galamsey Rehabilitation Initiative. Since the commencement of his term in 2025, this is a lengthy one. I think the crux of the story is what I just read.
That's right.
Yes.
What I'm interested in from this is fantastic in terms of our fight against Galamsey, but we were given some figures as to how much it costs to reclaim land.
That's right.
In all of this, and a lot of
that in the story
they're planting
it is not on page
teak and some other variety of other species of trees to
I'm just curious, the persons who destroyed the land, whether or not they paid for the reclamation. It cannot be that people will go destroy the land,
we let them go, or we jail them and feed them,
and then we have to go and find, because it's very expensive to reclaim.
That's right.
And also the chemicals, the heavy metals. Does reclamation...
I'm told that there are species of trees that can be planted to help with eliminating the sapping out the chemicals from the
chemicals
soil.
from the soil. So all of that and more is a part of what I want to understand, because this is in the generality of our fight against Galamsey.
Right.
Reclamation is expensive. Yes, NIMOS has been given additional funding to clamp down on Galamsey. Yesterday we were told they were on the Pra River and they were able to stop some young persons, 50+ individuals who were on the river and all of that. We need more of such.
A lot more.
Because it will be very expensive for us to go back to be doing... Prevention, they say, is better than cure. Better to prevent than to spend extra.
That's right.
Reclaiming the land.
Yeah.
And
somebody said provision is better than kiosk.
The last time we had a conversation with Dr. Hanabisu, it was one of the issues that came up, what her outfit is doing.
Yeah. In fact, they went out there, sorry to catch you, they went out there, I was there as well, to do some community mining, reclamation, and all of those ones, somewhere in the Gosu area. I was there, I saw it big.
Well, I wasn't there, I just had it in there. And when you came back, you didn't report, you see.
No, when I came back, I was on leave. When I came back, I went on leave.
Waiting man do man.
When I came back, I went on leave. Hello.
Well, I had some interactions with her and her team when she came here during the Christmas break. We had a special
Christmas.
We had a special production during the Christmas.
Yeah. Came to do lessons.
And she was part of the lineup. And after that, we had a lengthy conversation out here in the yard, and we kept asking her about some of the things that they're getting results, or we are only seeing them fight people. And I was amazed at the kind of work they are doing, how they are leading people, educating people, more importantly, telling them how to mine, showing them how to mine responsibly, showing them what chemical to use and what not to use, and all of those things. So I think that as much as we focus on the arrest, that side has to also be highlighted.
Yeah, the education.
And we should have a budget for that. And I agree with Mawena. That should not be at the cost of the state.
Of the state, yeah.
If you are caught degrading the land, polluting our water bodies, we should not come reclaiming the land at our cost.
Okay.
That my small salary I take, they should collect some of it and go and reclaim the land. And then you probably go and sit in some jail with highly paid, high-paid lawyers. Defending you.
State prosecutors chasing you.
You should be made to bear the cost of the reclamation. I think it is the way that we should
go. And
our courts should begin to integrate this into the punishment regime. So that if you see how expensive it is for you to restore the damage that you have caused, you will think twice.
You think twice before you step forward. And this is also to point to the fact that there's some work being done about Galamsey. The argument of the opposition and some individuals who are known to be aligned or associated with the opposition MPP suggest that government is not doing anything. And they usually pick on journalists and social activists and others who were very vocal in the last instance to start talking about the fact that, look, you don't talk about Galamsey anymore. But these are real results. If 800 acres of land, for example, has been reclaimed, and there are many others that have been reclaimed, why would I still be talking in the same manner and tone when nothing was happening, when forest reserves were being given out for people to go and do Galamsey? You can't marry the two situations and expect that the same tone and heat, because there's work that is being done. The minister has given public assurance over and over again. We know that those who had the forest reserves where mining was happening has been stopped. We now know that when people are arrested, we don't only parade a few Chinese people, a few of our indigenous people, we also parade the weapons that were seized. We are shown the videos and pictures of how their camps have been destroyed. We are shown the generator sets that are seized from the place. We are shown the lights. We are shown the weapons and ammunition. We are shown cash. We are shown the gold and other minerals that are seized from the place. We are shown the excavators and all of that. In the past, you didn't used to see that. And I always say that if you go to a Galamsey site, it's like a regular construction site. The foreman always has money on him because people are doing by day. When the day ends, he has to pay people. So if you go and raid a site like that, if you go and raid a site like that,
so I may collect my money for today, I won't come back tomorrow.
Exactly, or go to another site.
Okay,
it's not a monthly job. Now, if you go to a Galamsey site and you go and arrest a foreman, or you go and raid the place and you catch the foreman and you don't declare the money, there's a problem. You don't declare the weapons, there's a problem. You don't declare the fuel that was saved, there's a problem. Mercury, because they use mercury, you don't declare that, there's a problem.
You only declare the number of people arrested.
Exactly. You can't go to a Galamsey site and tell me that you did not find one small. Come on.
No, they were now washing it.
So we need to start demanding more from our people in terms of those things. But to create the impression and suggestion that there's no fight.
Reasons, we cannot disclose those ones.
Oh, what is security about that?
But if we tell you that NIMOS has seized the equipment and seized this amount of gold
and found
this
some
amount
gold
of money,
somewhere,
armed robbers will cross them. So that one they don't.
So the armed robbers will dare not cross them. So gun them down.
But at the point when the declaration is being made, the declaration will be made away from the site.
Exactly. So I think those are important details
The
as
metrics
well. Because you go and you don't. They always report and they don't report the gold.
No, they don't tell us even the cash that is seized.
Exactly.
And all of that.
And the other aspect of this is, yes, all of this is great. But sometimes I do not fault the people who criticize as well because of some of the commentary which was associated by some now very high-level persons within this government. And there are a lot of young activists on social media who are still making the noise.
I have not gone to my dreamland yet. Where's the remote?
What is dreamland?
He says he's not going to Canada yet.
I have 10 left. I have 10 right.
Reduce the temperatures.
So we have to go and pick a few calls. But first, let's go on to our Facebook page. Kwajo Fiagbe says, Johnny, talk some for us. The traffic situation from Ofanko to Achimota is killing us. I entered the traffic around Taifa Junction at about 5:20 a.m. today and still in it. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Engineer Shama Abbas says, there is a proverb, and I quote, had I known is the philosophy of a don't don't pretend to be okay, I'm sorry. Atoke Sky Man says there should be a special court for politicians who steal the state money. I agree with you. That special court
should be what?
A special court for politicians who steal state money.
What has happened to the tribunals?
Oh, that is coming up.
That is coming
the
up.
ones announced by the Attorney General in one of the press
it's coming up.
Yes.
Teacher Kujo in Tepa in Susuo says, is renaming Kotoka International Airport a priority? Would the name change employ all the jobless hands, and what would be the cost of it? It seems as if when power gets to some people, they instantly become disoriented and start thinking about things that don't matter to the average Ghanaian. Cocoa farmers are wailing for non-payment of their produce, and the best the government can do is rename the premier airport due to politics. Greetings to Honorable Eric Nanajiman, Prempe MP for Ahafo South Chairman Odinihu. Interesting. He supports Eric Nana, the former NADMO boss.
When will renaming the airport become a priority in our national? When will teachers or doctors or cocoa farmers not be asking for better conditions? When will journalists not be asking for a more safe and secure environment to do? There's always something pressing. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't focus on the so-called less pressing matters. In any case, the Kotoka airport name thing has been a raging discussion. Not be today.
Okay, Atoke Skyman Airbender Lamarck, what a name. No matter how high standard Mr. President raises, if our grandfather is giving another chance, inflation will be 60%. He has reviewed his error, no matter what. I don't know which grandfather is talking about. Tutmose Athens says, marijuana is one of the best plants that can help purify the land and absorb all the chemicals. I didn't know that. He comes back to say the Ashanti Regional Minister said all reclaimed lands with government funds will automatically become the state's land. Well, yes.
I think we need to ask Black Rasta.
Haruna Abdul Rashid about the hempe or Coach Nanajiman. Good morning, 3FM. Welcome, Johnny. I am watching you from Fadama. Yes, Fadama Ninja. We are watching you as well from here and reading your comments. Senna says NDC is doing well and we hope they don't change. Nice day. Well, we hope certainly.
The Ashanti Regional Minister said all reclaimed lands with government funds will automatically become state lands. When did he say that?
I don't know when he said that, but I'm sure that we are not at loggerheads.
Is that how the state takes over?
If I use my money,
you see, that's why
we use our money.
I mean, this
we use our money to do body work. We'll own the thing. Anyway, 055-924-2717, 055-691-0154. Time now to talk